I will be filming a chit chat, get ready with me, and I will be talking about my expectations for med school and how I got into med school, I guess. So, yun, if you want to know all about that, or if you want to hear me chit chat and just make kwento about my life, just keep on watching. Okay, so I decided to make kwento about my life while doing my makeup kasi feeling ko ang boring if I just talk. I have to introduce myself pala. If you're new here on my channel, I am Beryl. I am an incoming first-year medical student. It's so surreal to say that because attending med school was just a dream of mine and now it's actually happening. It's so rare that I talk about personal things on my channel. I always talk about beauty. Sometimes nagvo-vlog ako pero not too personal vlogs. Like kung ano lang yung ginagawa ko from day to day. Hindi ko na-expect na after that first NMAT, it was enough to get into a med school. Well, I got accepted in 2 med schools and I only applied to 2 med schools. So, I think yun yung talagang one of my proudest moments nung nalaman ko na I passed the med schools na I applied to. If you didn't know, my pre-med was psychology. I just graduated. Dapat yung graduation ko was last June, but I think online graduation na lang kami. I attended college, pre-med, psychology, BS psychology sa DLSU. And I chose psychology because when I was in high school, I was unsure if I wanted to become a doctor. So, sabi ko psychology, I can become a doctor with that course, or if I decide not to, okay lang rin kasi magandang course naman ang psychology. So, that's my reasoning why I chose psych. I actually passed UST as well, pero yung napasa ko dun is pharmacy because yun yung choice ko, first choice ko sa UST. So I just chose the course instead of the school. Part of me does regret it kasi yun nga, UST was my dream school. But then again, I was happy in the LSU naman. So yeah, I guess I don't regret it. Well, my life would have turned out differently if I chose a different school, of course. Being in my course, psychology, super minahal ko yung psych. As in, super na-enjoy ko yung course. Yung course talaga yung hindi ko na-regret. On the back of my mind, since high school, psych talaga yung gustong-gusto ko. So, hindi ko yun regret. Like, gusto ng mom ko, sana human bio ako or biology para magandang pre-med daw. Pero, I don't know. Psych talaga just made me want to become a doctor. So, yeah, buti na lang I chose my dream course. Not my dream school, but I did choose my dream course, which made me become, or not become a doctor, but become a medical student. So it made me choose to become a medical student, which is good. So I recommend that you choose what course you want to take. I think that's my biggest tip if you're going into college. Choose the course you want to take. Don't mind the school, I guess, kasi depende naman sa tao yan kung magaling ka mag-aral or ini-enjoy mo yung inaaral mo. So, yun lang yung advice ko. So, yun nga. Nagustuhan ko yung psych. So, naisipan ko i-take yung NMAT. Because I said it was either yung path ko was to take masters and become a psychologist or become a psychiatrist or anything in the medical field. Sabi ko, if hindi ako nakapasa ng NMAT or if I don't get a good grade in NMAT, I could always take masters or take the NMAT again. So I took the NMAT October 2019 and I only studied for a month. Like, I tried to study kasi October nga yung NMAT and I tried to study mga July. Pero it didn't end up happening kasi I didn't know what to study for. So I decided to just take review classes sa Uplink. And dapat yung review class na take ko was August. Yeah, early August. Pero naubusan sila ng slot. And the second slot was August 25. So yun yung birthday ko. So sabi ko, hindi. Take ko na lang yung mas late pa doon. So, I ended up taking September, like late September na ata. So, parang 1 month lang talaga yung aral ko kasi doon ko lang nalaman kung ano pa talaga yung kailangan ko aralin. And, sabi ko, okay, I don't want to take the NMAT for the second time. I'm just gonna try and do my best. But, if I don't do well enough, kasi sobrang baba ng mga scores ko nung nag-practice exam kami sa uplink. I guess I told myself, okay, it's okay if I don't do well on this NMAT because it's October. Sabi nila mas magtaas yung makukuha mo kapag nag-March ka kasi I guess because less UP people. Pero they still accept naman kung October or March. So yun, buti na lang I took October because of the pandemic. I think a lot of my friends, some of them didn't take October, so yung NMAT nila is online na. Pero yun, I got a good grade in NMAT, basically. I didn't get my target percentile rank, but it was enough to pass the 2 med schools I applied to when I got my NMAT grade. I think I actually filmed my reaction. I don't even know if I still have that clip, and I don't know if maganda yung reaction ko doon. I filmed my reaction just in case I wanted to like share it with you. And I got a good grade sa NMAT, which I didn't expect because I only studied for like a month, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but it just is hard work talaga kasi yung review classes ko for NMAT was every Saturday and Sunday. So, I had to go to QC every Saturday and Sunday to like study for NMAT. Internship din ata ako nun. So, ayun, nag-aaral din ako if may time ako. And I'm using this Colourpop eyeshadow palette. And I don't know. I really tried my best to study every day. As in every day ata. Yeah. Whenever I would have breaks from my classes, I would study. Natatakot ako and I just really wanted to do my best. So, it really paid off. So, yun. I only studied the practice exams and yung mga binigay nung uplink sa amin. And I think yun lang yung mga inaral ko. And it actually really helped me. And also, what helped me a lot was because yung mga classes ko that time was chemistry. I think chemistry yung biggest help for me kasi chemistry was actually my highest sa NMAT grade ko. And that's surprising because I actually failed a chemistry class before. But okay lang, pumasa ako the second time I took it. Whenever I would go to interviews, well, I only went to one interview. I feel like may nagtanong sa akin about like my struggles, and I think one of the struggles was actually failing a class. But I said bumawi ako kasi chemistry naman yung highest ko sa NMAT. So, I'm really so proud of myself, and it's not because nagmamayabang ako. Pero it's because I didn't think I was capable of doing so. I feel so emotional talking about med school. I never thought na I would reach this point. I applied to UERM and UST. If you're planning to apply to med schools, UERM does have interview. And they also let you fill up a form. Like, they ask you something. And, like an essay type or something. And then, after that, may interview. For me, super easy lang naman yung interview. You just have to be yourself. To prepare me for that, nag-search ako ng mga common interview questions for med students or med applicants. And that actually helped me. And I also asked friends na who applied to UERN before. And they told me mga example questions. So, it's mostly personal stuff and what went through your college life or your study style. Kung how you work in groups, how you will handle school stuff, mga ganun. Someone told me that if you're going to med school, tinatanong ng mga interviewers kung ano ba yung hobbies mo, ganun. Kasi, I don't know, they want you to be sane in med school and they want you to have an outlet of creativity ata. So, sabi ko YouTube. So, yun. I want to be doing YouTube during med school, but it's not my priority. YouTube isn't my priority. If I have time, I'm gonna try to make more videos. Like now, I'm just pre-filming a lot of stuff. Pero yun, if you have any other med school questions, baka by the time I post this, meron akong mga sagot, since by the time you're watching this, I am gonna be in med school. Like I said, I applied for both UERM and UST because UST is one of the best med schools, of course. That's what everybody knows. But also UERM because nagsasearch ako ng magagandang med schools. Maganda rin yung ranking nila for the boards, like yung nakapasa ng boards. So, parating nasa top 5 ata yung both UST and UERM sa pinakamataas na percentage when it comes to passing the boards. To be honest, I only chose those two because since psych yung pre-med ko, kulang pa yung sciences and math classes ata namin, so I couldn't apply to St. Luke's, I couldn't apply to Ateneo. Yeah, basta yung amount of science courses I had for BS Psychology was enough for for UST and UERM. Oh, and also pala, HSI, of course. I didn't choose that kasi it's too far and tuition is super expensive, so yeah, masyado akong malayo sa family ko and baka hindi namin kaya yung tuition fee. But that was my third choice, I think. I was thinking of applying to that, pero ang mahal kasi ng application fee if you want to go to med school. 3,000 pesos ata per school. So, I guess I paid 6,000 kasi dalawang schools yung in-applyan ko. So, if I paid another one, 9,000. So, sayang naman since sabi ko, hindi ko rin naman kino-consider kasi ang layo ng HSI. Okay, so ano nga ba yung school na pinili ko? Okay, this was really a difficult choice for me. So, to be honest, my parents ended up choosing for me. Well, not really my parents, pero basta, I'm gonna get into it. When med school results came out, unang lumabas yung sa UERM. So, I was so happy. They texted na the results are out. You have to go to the portal and see the results. So, I remember nakapila kami sa UV line ni Anton. Kasi nga, like, it was 6 p.m. Kakatapos lang ng class namin. And we were waiting. And yeah, I found out that I passed. Like, I was so happy na it's real. I finally have a med school. I actually passed. Kasi sabi ko, parang I did well naman on my interview. Because I think the interview lasted for an hour. And I just was enjoying making kwento about my life and how I was so passionate about med school. I just had a good feeling after my interview. Like, super kinakabahan ako at that time. But after, like, I just felt na I really said what I had to say. Why I wanted that school. And then, UST came out. UST is my dream school ever since high school. Pero yun nga, for med school, I was good either way. Pero yung parents ko super wanted UST. My titos wanted UST kasi they graduated from UST. My dad sa DLSU ko siya. Okay, to be honest, in UST, I was waitlisted. Diba, sa UST, they had like a list of students. My name wasn't there. And it took a few days till mag-open up yung portal nila kasi for some reason there was a problem so I couldn't see. I just wanted to make sure. And I was happy na I was waitlisted. So it means na they didn't reject me. There were just a lot more people who were better than me, so I didn't mind that. So happy pa rin ako kasi waitlisted, so there was still a chance. But yung reservation for UERM, magko-close na. So I told my parents I wanted to reserve sa UERM na. Baka hindi naman ako pumasa ng UST anyway. Baka hindi naman mag-open ng slots and all that. So yeah, I was sad about that. But I was like 100% fine with UERM. Actually, si Anton yung nakaalam na he has my email for some reason on his phone. So Anton told me, check your email and all that, and I found out na I passed UST. So yeah, kahit waitlisted, at the end I passed. For days I was debating whether I should just pursue UST. Pero kasi reservation fee for UERM was 30k. So you had to pay 30k to reserve. And then, yun nga, nung nalaman ko, pumasa akong UST after being waitlisted, yung reservation fee ng UST was 50k. And the pandemic, yung business namin, retail business sa mall, it was closed. We had trouble paying for it. Like, I don't know if I should be saying this at all, pero yun, I ended up not going to UST because we just couldn't afford paying another reservation fee. Pero yun talaga yung dream school ng parents ko for me. And like I said, I was happy either way. And I tried to just convince myself na everything happens for a reason. So I'm so sad that I had to turn down UST twice for my college life and also my med school life. It was UERM because, I guess, because it's more student friendly daw, and I don't know, they just really prioritize students' mental health. And yeah, either way, I feel like I'd be happy with both of them, so I'm happy that I passed both. Okay, so this video is too long already, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you stayed till the end just to know my story. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you have any other questions about med school, about relationships, or anything else that is more personal. Just let me know down below. Please give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment below your questions or how you feel about these types of videos, if you like it, if you don't. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll be posting every Friday 5 p.m. if I can, and also Mondays for bonus videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.